Hey, this is Tarek Pertew, co-founder and chief creative officer of Uncubed, here to give you a big thanks for helping make HR Uncubed 2017 such a big success this year. But in case you couldn't make it, we held the event at 3 incredible venues in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Brooklyn Brewery to start, which was an amazing space for us to have our opening keynote, breakfast and lunch. We had Dobbin Street, a brand new raw space in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, which hosted most of our attendees throughout the 2 days. And then the beautiful Wythe screening room, which is in the basement of the Wythe Hotel. It's our first ever HR Uncubed event, so a big thanks to our sponsors for believing in us and making this happen. The content was incredible and we couldn't have done it without our amazing speakers. On Thursday, we learned how large legacy brands are recruiting talent like startups from companies like New York Times and GE. We learned from Meetup how that company got rid of their boys club and really infused diversity and inclusion into their workplace, and how the attendees could do the same with their organizations. In the afternoon, everybody was entertained with the true, incredible story of Hot Jobs with founder Richard Johnson. And on Friday, we learned real practical advice from engineers on how they like to be recruited. And we wrapped up with Artie from Bloomberg on how to actually measure your employer brand. And for those of you that enjoyed Friday morning's Fireside Chat with Dan Lyons and Uncube's Guy Cimballo, we've got a copy of his book, Disrupted, landing on your desk shortly. This is our very first HR Uncubed conference, but the response was super strong. In fact, over 95% of attendees would recommend HR Uncubed to a friend or colleague. Just this morning, I got a wonderful text from an attendee. By the way, I loved HR Uncubed, such a welcome break from stuffy HR conferences. It felt like the HR people of the present/future. Why aren't you here too? Hashtag HR Uncubed, hashtag FOMO. And speaking of FOMO, if you did in fact miss out, well, be sure to join us at HR Uncubed Spring 2018 by visiting hr.uncubed.com.